Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? I'm just gonna get my news updated really quick because I believe Kyle Barallo is the backup at UFC 319. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? I'm just gonna get my news updated. What's up, Hernanov? How you doing, bro? All right, I'm just gonna get everything together. Okay. All right, let's go. What's good, guys? Long time no see. Long time no see. I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been live. The last time we were live was Tuesday. And since then, we've had RDR versus Whitaker. We've had a bunch of news go out. A bunch of new stuff go out. A bunch of mixed match in the cancellations. Going here, going there. Some people are saying, oh, it was going to be Walter Walker versus Costa. Then Costa says that he can't do it. Albazi pulls out. Taira versus Park. Then we see that Steve ERCEG is fighting. And this confused me so much. The way these guys put it. They said Hong Sung Park is out. Steve ERCEG will now take on Ode Osbourne at UFC 109 on August 9th. This made me think that this was the new 5-round main event for this Saturday. And I was like, bro, what is going on? But it was the way that he worded it. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Long time no see. Let me know how you guys did on Saturday. Let me know. And any questions, of course, we got a lot of things to touch and catch up on. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Drop a like if you guys haven't already. And let me know. Hit me with your best shot, guys. What's good, Hernanov? What's good, Pepino? What should I eat? Tacos, burger, ass, or wings? Well, you know me. I do not eat the third one. The third one is not me. But you know I love the wings, burgers, or taco. Burger, taco, wings. I love all of them. I think I would go with wings. But it's up to you, my guy Hernanov. Horrible on parlays. Why? Why? What did you have? Did you have, I had Carlos Leal in my parlay as well. We'll go over really quick. We'll do a quick recap. What we have in store today, guys, if you guys couldn't tell, we're going to be going over an early look at UFC Fight Night, Taira versus Park. Obviously, you guys know we got Delizzi versus Hernandez right after. And then, before you know it, it's UFC 319, Plessis versus Chimaev, which is going to be an awesome, awesome pay-per-view. I can't believe it's already 319. Just before you know it, guys, you guys are going to find out it's 319. Before you know it, it's the main event, Hamza versus Dricus, and they're about to go off. How about tortas? Tortas are actually pretty good. I'll give you that. Tortas are very good. But let's go over what happened at UFC Abu Dhabi. But I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's go. Guys, so this is going to sound kind of crazy, but I'm going live today. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. But basically, so I fell asleep with my headphone in. And since I fell asleep with my headphone in, my ear has been clogged. My ear has been clogged for ever since Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's going to be Tuesday. So tomorrow, I'm going to the ear doctor for them to, clean out all my earwax. I think that's what it is. And they're going to, drill it all out and take it out with, a utensil. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to fit a live stream in. But if you guys are wondering where I'm at, if I'm a little late, I was at the doctor. All right, so obviously, we're going to go over UFC Abu Dhabi really quick. Right, let it marinate right before we get into the actual full card predictions. But I got 4 wrong. Obviously, I got 4 wrong. I got Carlos Leal. I had a massive parlay. A massive parlay with the over 2.5. Nguyen by KO points. Richie. Carlos Leal by KO. Mitchell. Guskov. Almabayev. Magomed Yan. And then De Ritter. And boom, all that crashes because I had Carlos Leal by KO. Salikov goes in for, he fakes the takedown, and then he hits him with the overhand right, and boom, he goes lights out. Lights out. And man, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And we know Nguyen got the most knockdowns in the entire UFC. He broke the record. I will say one thing about Nguyen was he was on Ariel Helwani's show today. And the fact that he was on the Ariel Helwani show today means that, he was talking a lot. He was saying that Muhammad Yahya was saying, bro, come on, just let me get up. Bro, come on, just let me get up. I was like, whoa. I didn't even see Yahya talk to Nguyen. maybe he said when he was on top of him, like when he was wrestling him, Yaya said, I forgot what Yaya said. Let me get up. Just let me get up. Let's go, Hernanov. I had Leo, Blackshear, Reboss, and more. I can't think on top of my head. Yeah, facts. Not gonna lie, I had the exact same thing. I think we were on the same page. My friend told me people in Saudi Arabia don't watch the Flintstones, but people in Abu Dhabi do. Damn. Oh, I think I know what you did there. I think I know what you did there, Wool Black Betty. Abu Dhabi do. I think I know what you did there. Let's go. I'm just glad it wasn't like a knee, you know, and like something growing. Aibo too. Oh my gosh, man. Aibo is ass. Aibo is ass. And Buchecha. Buchecha is ass. Buchecha is ass, man. I don't know why. I put him in a parlay as well. I will say, I know a lot of people like the Magomedov performance. I don't know. I don't know about that performance because when you look at that performance, this guy's going to war with Marc-Andre Barrios, bro. Going to war with Marc-Andre Barrios, who's 35 years old versus 31, a technician, a very good striker that doesn't really have that much power, or I don't know, maybe, but we know that he doesn't quit on himself, and he only has one eye, so I'm not going to give him, you know, I'm not going to give him too much hard time. Yabba dabba do, let's go. What's good, Bull Black Betty? I hope Bodak ends up going live eventually as well. I've been missing Bodak. And then Peter Yan, Marcus McGee, we already know. Rainer de Ritter, you guys know he clinch spams. He grabs right here, grabs the wrist, the knees up the middle. If you parry the jab, he hits you with a knee up the middle. After RDR got dropped, I thought it was all over, and my heart dropped. Also, Mabayev, he does shoot a little telegraphed. You know, Jose Ochoa was kind of timing it with a good knee. But overall, also Mabayev was able to control. Guskov, beautiful, beautiful call by Guskov. And if you guys don't know, this is how we did on Prediction Tracker, guys. We actually did very good on Prediction Tracker. So picking the most accurate channels, Bodak had the best method of victory. So I wanted to tell Bodak did good again this week. His AI is phenomenal. So Mike Finch show, Baby Sharp MMA. We already know Baby Sharp is the GOAT. MMA experts, Guru. I'm here as well. Let's go. Put me on the Mount Rushmore. Just put me on the Mount Rushmore already. Put me on the Mount Rushmore. I'm just kidding. But we all went 8-12. 66.7. I thought this was actually pretty good. So we did pretty good. Pretty good, guys. Overall. John Dong, what's up, my guy? Hope you're having a great day, bro. How are you doing? Let's go, John Dong. Yeah, Shara sucks. I think it's because he has only one eye, though. I'm not going to give him too much crap. Oh, I had Ochoa too. Bodak live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Let's go. Let's go. I want to tell him. I want to tell Bodak that he did very good on the prediction tracker. So, let's just go over the news really quick. We're going to go over the news. Hernanov sent me something. So, we're going to go over some news really quick. Right after we go over the news, we'll do a quick full card prediction video. A little live. If you guys don't know, there's been a bunch of mismatches and stuff, so...
Fuck.
Oh, this is funny. Yes. The impersonation.
Stupid.
Yes, Hernanov. Shout out to Hernanov, guys. Hernanov is a GOAT, man. Hernanov, did you see, like, there was so much stuff. I was like, what do we trust? We don't know what to trust. All right, let me go here. All right, so Dan Hooker rips the UFC after canceling. Barry McCrockner, what's good, my guy? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Give me that ass Useless doesn't want. I'm hungry. Hey, you can have it, my guy. You can have it. You know, Parlay, me and Parlay have a little joke where, you know, he likes to, you know, indulge in that behavior. So, you know, if you like that, you know, there's a wild side. So I hope you're having a great day, Barry. So, Dan Hooker rips the UFC after canceling his tickets to attend UFC 317 and is now keeping his best interests in mind. The amount of blood, sweat, and tears I poured into the show and putting shows for that company, I thought there would have been a bit more respect there, but there's not, which is cool. Business is business. We can fight on my terms then. I'm not going to break my back for a company that doesn't respect me. So Dan Hooker's saying that he didn't get tickets. He's like, I don't want to really, you know, I'm not going to, you know, if they really want to fight, you know, short notice, I'm not going to go. I'll fight on my own terms. That's what Dan Hooker is saying. But I will say this can backfire. We know that if you're on the UFC's bad side, look at Ozzy Diaz. Somebody hates Ozzy Diaz because they just matched him up with Atuba Gutierrez. Ozzy Diaz is on the UFC's bad side. I want to see Hooker versus Holloway at some point. Yeah, that'll be good, but I feel like we should do Hooker versus maybe Oliveira. Maybe, but I know Oliveira's making a fast turnaround. Madison Square Garden. UFC 312. Hooker versus Oliveira. Let's do it. Let me look at the UFC rankings. By the way, Jason Herzog is a terrible ref. He did good in the main event. But Jason Herzog, man. Jason Herzog is not as good as as he once used to be. So we're looking at the lightweight rankings. Charles Oliveira, we know Dan Hooker's 6. Let's remake Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. I feel like Justin Gaethje is going to get a title shot, though. I feel like they're going to give it to Ilia Topuria. But that is it. I feel like it's a good matchup. Whatever's next for Hooker, it's going to be banger. Hollow Heretic, what's good, my guy? Pepino Shara doesn't suck. Just needs more defense. A fight is a fight. Yeah. Yeah, a fight is a fight, and he'll get better. He'll definitely get better, and I got to give him credit. He's the only guy with one eye fighting in the UFC. So shout out to him. Lunatic, what's good, my guy? How are you doing, bro? Are you excited for this fight card? Are you excited? What did you think about the last-minute replacements? Park stepping in. Ode Osbourne, Steve ERCEG. What do you think, my guy? That's your opinion, Hollow. Mine is he saw. But remember, Pepino, he said Taurus Finney is trash too. I think Taurus Finney's a really good. He's gonna fight for the title one day. So we got Ode. Let me do a poll, guys. Who do you guys have, Steve ERCEG or Ode Osbourne? But I hope you guys are doing good. Let's go. Ode Osbourne. All right, who wins? So we're gonna do a quick breakdown, and then we'll get right into it. But I will say, I think this is going to be a very good fight. If you guys don't know, Ode Osbourne's coming off of that crazy knockout over Louis Gurim, I think. Louis Gurim. Topology. Bro, I picked against him. I picked against Ode Osbourne right here. Against Louis Gurim. Oh my gosh, bro. He did Louis so dirty. I'm going to go Steve ERCEG by decision. Give me Steve ERCEG by decision, 29-28. But you guys let me know what you guys got. So, we got some more news. Nasitina Marvov is mad that Kyle Borralho got the backup for UFC 319. You guys know UFC 319 is Hamza Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. Nasitina Marvov was laughing at Kyle Borralho backup. And then he says at Kyle Borralho, good, only take my leftovers. You'll always come after. You'll always stay behind me. It's your destiny. And then Kyle Borralho comes back and he says, so I'm always behind you at Imavov. I feel like Imavov is going to do Kyle Borralho so dirty. He might even knock him out. Why they keep giving ERCEG tough matchups? Yeah. But I will say, if ERCEG can get this done, he can get right back in the win column, get a good win streak going. He's paid his dues. Short notice against Alex Moreno. Stepped in. And I think they'll give him a good. Win streak going if he can get this dub. So, Tim Elliott says something that's very interesting. He says, "Man, my kid's private school tuition is getting out of control. I want the best for her, but damn." So he says that a month for his girl's private school is almost $10,000 a month. So I was like, whoa. So it says 7.5 thousand. He says that's a typo, but it ends up being 10K a year. So it was a typo, but. So he's saying that, private school is worth it. And I thought this was pretty good. A guy like Tim Elliott, he wants the best. If you guys don't remember, I think Tim Elliott, his girlfriend cheated on him, went on the Joe Rogan podcast, and she said after she saw him get beat up, she just didn't have the same love for him anymore. And I was like, damn. Back in the UFC Apex this week, boys. We're back. They keep on feeding us slop. Always. And then, obviously, this is the next couple of fight cards that we have. Obviously, we're in for a really good treat. Obviously, Amir Albazi's replaced, but we got Roma Delizze, Anthony Hernandez, 319, Dricus Hamzat. Then we got UFC Shangan. If you guys don't know, this is going to be a very, very early card. Shangming. We got a beautiful Shangming card, August 22nd. I think UFC Fight Nights as well. UFC Fight Night as well. Paris, Kyle Borralho, Imavov in September. Then we have UFC San Antonio, Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva, which is UFC Noche, I believe. UFC Perth is getting cooked up, 320. UFC Rio de Janeiro. Vancouver, which you guys know, Menafraud's going to be fighting Jasmine. And then it's going to be a very good fight, guys. It's going to be a very good next 6 couple of months. Elliott is airing out that he's here for the bag, not to win. Facts. Hollow Heretic. Facts. What the hell, did Elliott dump her? Yeah, I think Elliott dumped her. But she went on the Joe Rogan podcast, and she had a lot to say. So, enough gish galloping. Let's get into the full card prediction video, guys. We're going to break down the entire card from top to bottom, where I give you guys my picks. We talk about over-unders, over 1.5, under 1.5, over 4.5. You know, there's a new match. Taira is going to be taking on Hong Sung Park. Hong Sung Park's undefeated. Very good wrestler overall. Very good grappler as well. He was on Road to UFC, and he had a phenomenal run on Road to UFC, and then debut. And he's been on a tear. His most recent win is one of his most impressive wins against Carlos Hernandez. Very good win. Let's break down this entire card from top to bottom. Let's go. Obviously, we know Asma Bekov was supposed to be here, but Bekov is going to be fighting in October. So let's go. Damn, 50-50. Damn. I was watching a little bit of like some late night live, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. All right, guys, get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. If you guys don't know, I believe Moneyline with MMA Expert's going to be on later today. Moneyline is a very good show. Mike Finch. Oh, shoot, I did not mean to do that. Mike Finch, AJ, hop on, break down the card, especially considering that there's a new fight. They're going to break it down tonight. So shout out to MMA Experts. I'll be there tonight. Asakura did more damage than Kai Kara on his debut against Pantoja. Hyped for his win. Oh, Kaya Sakura. Kaya Sakura did more damage than Kai Kara did. Yeah, Kaya Sakura did perform way better. Whoa. Yeah, I guess you have to. He actually had more of a shot because he just went crazy. He went crazy, throwing a flying knee. Yeah, Kaya Sakura will be back. What's his next fight? I believe it's a good one. Oh, he's fighting Tim Elliott. Oh my gosh. Dude, Elliott was just talking. We were just talking about Elliott. Right here. That's going to be a good fight. I got Kaya Sakura for the dub. Alright, so let's go. Piero Rodriguez is going to be taking on Ketlin Souza. It's going to be a very good matchup. I will say, guys, with the lady fights, you guys know Fatima Klein finished Melissa Martinez. What was the other lady fight that started off? And I believe it was Carly Judas. She finished Nicolo Calari. So be careful with the over 2.5. Tabitha Ricci. She finished Amanda Ribas. Be careful with the over 2.5 here just because of recency. Just because of momentum. What's been going on in the women MMA divisions. The over 2.5 has been crashing. You know, as a guy who used to always go for the over 2.5, I can't go on the over 2.5 as much as I used to because there's been a lot of finishes. Piero Rodriguez, you know, I don't want to say her fight IQ's not the best, but she did get frustrated when she was controlling Ariana Carnolsi. She kind of got frustrated. I don't know what got her mad, and she headbutted Ariana Carnolsi and got disqualified. Very dumb move. Obviously, she lost against Gillian Robertson, but she is 3-2 out of her last 5. She's the favorite. 32 years over is 29. Ketlin Souza was somebody that I picked over Angela Hill. I thought that she could have beat Angela Hill, but she was too slow for Angela Hill. And Angela Hill's a beast. She's very experienced. I need Piero Rodriguez to get this fight to the ground and control the Torres Finney method, guys. If you control somebody for 5 minutes, you're going to win the round. Just control somebody for 5 minutes. I've come up with this new strategy. I didn't come up with it. It's the Torres Finney method. We saw RDR use it. We saw also Mabayev use it. Who else did we see use it? We saw Peter Yan use it with the collar tie in the clinch, especially in the knees against the thigh. The Torres Finney method. We saw Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell used it as well. There was a lot of holding against the fence. Tabitha Ricci holding against the fence. If you can hold your opponent against the fence for 5 minutes, you can win the round as long as you're not taking too much damage. The Torres Finney method is true. I think Piero Rodriguez can get this fight to the ground. I'm going to go Piero Rodriguez by submission on points. Let's go, my girl. Piero Rodriguez for the dub. Let's go. Yeah, Souza's the dog, Pepino. Souza's the dog. Alright, so let's go. Felipe Boons versus Rafael Estevam. Rafael Estevam is another undefeated fighter on this card. When I look at Rafael Esteban, I thought he was going to step up and fight Taira, but it doesn't make sense. It actually, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. Excuse me. Oh, PFL is this week. Thank you for reminding me. PFL is the organization for huggers. Finney should go there after he's cut. There's a new meta in the UFC. It's the Taurus Finney method. Thank you for reminding me, Pepino. We actually have PFL. We have PFL coming up. August 1st. I think Pick'em broke down this card. I think I was watching a little bit of Pick'em's breakdown for this card. It's a 10-fight card. That Gene. I believe Logan Storley's on this card, or no? Damn, Logan Storley's not on this. Oh, yeah, he is. He's fighting in the main event. Guys, Logan Storley's very good. He has a win over Joaquin Buckley. This guy's very good. I think he's probably going to lose to that Gene, though. Very good card as well. Alright, so let's go. Felipe Buns. But speaking of huggers, though. Speaking of huggers, there's going to be a lot of hugging in this fight. Rafael Esteban minus 500. Felipe Buns plus 350. I expect Rafael to be a minus 600. But we know minus 600, minus 900, 800. Zel Huber, Roman Kopylov. I think of guys like Carlos Leal. Massive favorites. But this guy's very different. He's Brazilian. Very good in his BJJ. Felipe is also a BJJ black belt, I believe. 35 years old, 28. One thing I will say is I like Rafael by submission on points. I really like Rafael by submission on points. When we look at Felipe is very good. He's going to be attempting subs off of his back, arm bars, arm triangles. He's going to be attempting a lot of subs. He's 14-7 overall, but his bread and butter is that submission game. We have to be careful in the first round. He has 7 subs in the first round, 2 subs in the second, so he kind of slows down as the fight goes on. But I will say he did get TKO'd by Joshua Van. No shame in that. He lasted up to the second round. And that's actually very impressive. He's coming off of a submission win over Jose Johnson. I'm going to go Rafael Esteban. Esteban did beat Jesus Aguilar. He was in like a tight guillotine. Ended up escaping that as well. I like Rafael Esteban by submission on points. 28 years old. Give me the 28-year-old Brazilian to get it done. 69-inch reach. You got to shoot. But he is a little wild. He kind of just drags his opponent down to the cage. Uses his kind of strength. But give me Rafael by submission on points. I think he should be able to get the job done. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think. I like the over 2.5, but more than likely, maybe Felipe might get submitted. We know Felipe has gotten submitted before in the past. He's gotten submitted twice, knocked out once. Rafael Esteban is kind of like a decision. I don't want to say a decision merchant, but you know, he kind of is very good at, you know, controlling. Alright, give me Rafael Esteban for the dub. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let me put this real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Now, this is a fight where I feel like this fight is going to be a parlay buster. I feel like this fight's going to be a parlay buster. That's what I feel like. Alright, let's go. Pepino, I thought the same thing. Souza definitely live. Yeah, she's good. She's good. And Pierre Rodriguez is not the best. But let's go. Rodolfo Vieira versus Tresean Gore. This is going to be a fight where I know a lot of people are saying, why is Tresean Gore in the UFC? Why is he here? You know, he's so inexperienced at 5-3. How did he get in the UFC? But we know the Ultimate Fighter was his path to victory. And the Ultimate Fighter, he did very good. Obviously, got a couple of wins in the amateur bouts. But when we look at this, guys, he was on a 1, 2, 3. And then these are exhibitions. But 4, 5. He was on a 5-fight win streak. And then he made his UFC debut against Brian Battle. In a fight where, you know, he was tough. He showed that he was durable. But Brian Battles was way too clean, way too smooth. We know Brian Battles in a tough test against Nozhatin Ruziboev, which is going to be a very good fight as well. I got Brian Battle for that one as well. So no shame to lose to Brian Battle. But he did get knocked out of Cody Brundage. If you guys don't know, Cody Brundage's most recent fight got overturned, guys, with Mansour Abdul Malik. Result is overturned. So if you cash out with Mansour Abdul Malik in a parlay by KO, or I think he won by decision. It was by decision. If you cashed Mansour Abdul Malik, you actually cashed. You cashed. Right before they called it a draw, it actually resulted in a draw. One thing I'll say about Tresean Gore is he went to war with Marco Tulio. But we know Rodolfo Vieira is going to need to get this fight to the ground. One thing about Rodolfo Vieira is if he can't get this fight to the ground, guys, I think he's fucked. Rodolfo Vieira is very good. His submission is his bread and butter. I don't want to say he's submission or bust, but at 5-3 in the UFC, when we look at all 3 of his losses, Anthony Hernandez, who we know is very good, he's fighting Roman Dolidze next week. Chris Curtis and Andre Petroski. A lot of those guys, they have a very solid base. One thing about all those guys is they can strike, they can throw down. If you can throw down with Rodolfo Vieira and defend the takedowns, Rodolfo Vieira kind of looks like a fish out of water in the striking department. I'm going to go Vieira. I like him by submission on points, but I feel like this is a fight where Tresean Gore is going to look pretty good. Considering that he looked pretty good, he survived against Marco Tulio. I know that fight was crazy. Marco Tulio is a very good striker, so I don't take any shame into that. I think Tresean Gore is live. Maybe plus 3.5 for Tresean Gore. But obviously, we know that this is going to get dicey, it's going to get ugly, and it's going to get crazy. I like Rodolfo Vieira by submission on points. Submission on points. Let's go Rodolfo Vieira for the dub. But I feel like the Brazilians have been losing. And how about Jason Herzog, right? Jason Herzog letting the Muhammad Yahya, some guys on the prelims fight until death. But you can't let Teixeira and Derek Lewis go. Like Jason Herzog, man. I got to take a picture with Jason Herzog. I have a picture with Keith Peterson. But I don't have a picture with Jason Herzog. Alright, so this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a very good scrap as well. I think this is a very important fight. One thing I will say about this fight is that this fight is important for who's going to stay in the UFC. Whose stock is going to go up. Rinya Nakamura just took a loss. Nathan Fletcher just took a loss to a guy who's no longer in the UFC. If you guys don't know, Colin Loughran is cut. He's cut from the UFC. They cut him. Which I thought that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm glad that they cut him. Alright, guys, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Let's go. I'm going to see if anybody's going to go live right now. Let me just refresh my YouTube page. Well, let's go. I hope you guys are all having a great day, staying hydrated. Let's go. Pepino, I see you're going with Ketlin Souza. I will say she's a very good dog. I know, Pepino, you were on Katie Taylor. So Katie Taylor was a phenomenal pick as well over Amanda Serrano. That was a very good fight. I liked it. So, we know this is going to be a fight where I think it's very important for both guys. This fight is important in Nakamura, the hugger, right? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's very good, though. He's very good in his wrestling. Olympic gold medalist. I don't know if he's a gold medalist. Let me double check. He's an Olympic competitor. But I will say, guys, American wrestling is not transitioning to MMA that well. I was gonna say, I think American wrestling is you gotta mix it up. You can't do American wrestling. You have to chain wrestle. Like American wrestling, Olympic wrestling, it's not as good as it used to be in the game. So Rinya does not have Olympic statistics. He never participated in the Olympics. Nakamura was a standout freestyle wrestler who was considered a prospect for Tokyo in 2020 Olympics, but after being defeated in the final qualifying round, he decided to retire from wrestling and pursue his career in mixed martial arts. Winner in 2017 U23 World Champion at 61 kilogram. All Japan Selection Championship in Wrestling 2016-2017. Bronze medal at the Katie World Championship in 2011. Nakamura has since transitioned to MMA, currently competes in bantamweight division. He has a MMA record of 9 wins and 1 loss. So he actually didn't really compete in the Olympics. Damn. Thoughts on the Rizzler beating Rob? You guys know me. I had to swallow the pill when he beat Bo Nickel. I was like, alright, RDR is going to become champion. RDR, he beat Bo Nickel. The only way that I can say, alright, Bo Nickel took that loss is if RDR becomes champion. So, I was like, you know what? He's a weight bully. He spams knees. He holds you against the fence. He kind of, holds the inside of the glove. He's durable. He got dropped. But we know that his weight was used to an insane advantage over Whitaker. He was just bullying him. He was getting picked apart. I will say Whitaker was just eating that jab. And the 1-2 head kick was never there for Whitaker. Russian wrestling is better because they have judo influence. I think Sambo is the best. Sambo is very good. Russian wrestling is better because they have judo influence. They don't just do singles and doubles. They have different throws and cool takedowns. Yeah. And the chain wrestle. You have to chain wrestle. You can't just... Because we saw Bo Nickel. He's pulling ghillie instead of trying to reverse. Instead of trying to get right back up or trying to take the back. I was like, bro, Bo Nickel, what is wrong with you? Well, what's good, MMA fan? I hope you're having a great day. Nakamura hugs. We need these guys, though. These guys are some of the best locks. Not all the time, though. So, Rinya Nakamura, we know that he was in the UFC, but he's very new to the UFC. He comes from road to the UFC. He has 4 fights in the UFC. Nathan Fletcher, on the other hand, he only has 2 fights in the UFC. But Nathan Fletcher was in my 6 best bets in lock of the week. My bad, guys. He wasn't my lock of the week. But I chose Nathan Fletcher over Colin Loughran. I was like, alright, so he beat him the first time. If we look at Nathan Fletcher's win, he has a win over Colin Loughran right here. He beat him in Cage Warriors. Look, right here. Nathan Fletcher already beat Colin Loughran. And we know Colin Loughran lost to baby Jake Hadley. Little baby Jake Hadley. 10-2-0. But he lost to Jake Hadley by decision. And then he beats Nathan Fletcher by split. They're 1-1 right now. Nathan Fletcher's 1-1 in the UFC. I think this is going to be a very important fight for both guys. Considering their contract as well. If you want your contract extended, you got to do good in this fight right here. I think this is a very important fight for both guys. I am going to go Rinya Nakamura. But I will say, guys, we need him to shoot more. Against Gafurov, he just couldn't shoot. He was kind of striking. He got dropped in the first round. Got back up. Survived. Took a beating second, third round. Kind of shot, but it was way too late like Blackshear. Damon Blackshear controls him for the first round. Davey Grant. And then this guy just stops shooting. He shoots one time and then he gives up. Then he waits until 2 minutes left into the third round. And then he gives up. And it's like, bro, guys like Blackshear, guys like Rinya Nakamura against Gafurov, those are the guys that, you know, you gotta work on. You gotta work on not giving up. You know, Blackshear looked like he was just like, if I can't get it down, I'm not gonna shoot. You gotta shoot. It doesn't matter if you think you're gonna get the takedown or not. I like Rinya Nakamura. We know Nathan Fletcher was in a very close fight with Colin. I believe there was a little bit of scrambles there. I don't really remember, but I believe there was some time against the fence. I don't know if it's Fletcher getting held against the fence, but I remember there was like something that was like, come on, bro, come on, we gotta go. So one thing about Nathan Fletcher is he did break his leg on The Ultimate Fighter. He broke his leg against Con Offley, and he still ended up, you know, going all 15 minutes. I'm gonna go Rinya Nakamura by decision. I like him by KO on points. I know a lot of people think because he's a wrestler, maybe he can get submission, but he only has 1 submission. He does believe in his striking. We just need a clinic. We need a clinic. We've seen guys like Peter Yan being a 3-fight losing skid. I think this guy can do a lot better. Give me Rinya, give me Rinya for the dub. Let me catch up, guys. My ear's just clogged, guys. So if you see me scratching it, it's because it's clogged. RDR looked like a giant in their facts. They have been striking, grappling, takedowns since childhood. Combat Sambo is the best space for MMA. Facts. Thoughts on new co-main, Pico versus Murphy. That's going to be a banger. I'm going to say I got Murphy. I don't know if it's... My bad, guys. I don't know if it's 3 rounds. Is it 3 rounds? Yeah, it's 3 rounds. I wish it was 5 rounds. I know a lot of people don't want to see it, but I like LeRone Murphy in 5 rounds. He does good, but LeRone Murphy did get dropped by Dan Ige. And how bad does that look now? Why doctor just use a Q-tip? I think that's what clogged my ear. I'm not even joking. I think Q-tip is what clogged my ear. So I fell asleep with my headphone in because I was watching some live, and then I woke up and I was like, you know what, let me take a shower. I used the Q-tips, but the Q-tips kind of push it back. I kind of try to go in circles, but I think I just got a big piece that, you know, they're going to go in with the endoscope. They're going to try to take all of it out, clean my ears. and hopefully I can hear color. I hear a lot of good reviews. Some people say, wow, I can hear color now. I can hear things that I never heard before. Wow, I never knew I needed this. Because right now, every time I'm talking, I can feel the vibration. There's like a vibration right here, and it sounds so muffled. And it's like so annoying right now. Like, I was watching the UFC, and I was like, fuck, man. Like, this is so annoying. I tried earwax drops too, but, man, it didn't work. Is Pico really that good? I think if he has 5 rounds, you can see for yourself. But with 3 rounds, he's not gonna have enough time to work. I think he can drop Lerone Murphy though. I think he can drop him. Dan Ige dropped Lerone Murphy, and we know Dan Ige is not that good. This guy lost to Patricio Pitbull, and you know Dan Ige had moments against Patricio Pitbull, but he landed the high kick, right? He landed the high kick in the 3rd round. But guys, Dan Ige was never in that fight against Pitbull. Pitbull was in control of the entire fight. And something about Dan Ige is he lets you work. So if you're getting dropped by Dan Ige, I don't know, man. That's a bad look. I wonder what odds for Dricus. I can tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, my guy. I'll tell you right now. I would have tried baking soda before going to the doctor. Oh, I mean, I can. I tried the swimmer's ear, the other thing. And I know, like, I could get a kit. Like, a kit that, you know, where you could clean your ear yourself. But I was like, fuck, man. Just clean my ears, please. I hope it's a lady doctor with, like, a guillot. Alright, so let me tell you the Hamza Chimaev and, let me tell you the odds. I think Hamza's the favorite. Let me tell you. Okay, Hamza Chimaev minus 200. Dricus du Plessis plus 154. Wow. Dricus du Plessis plus 154. Hamza Chimaev minus 200. I think that's a pretty good deal on both sides. Pretty good deal. Diego Lopez plus 150. Gene Silva minus 194. Michael Page minus 192. Jared Cannonier plus 148. Damn. Bobby King Green is the underdog at a plus 140 against Diego Ferreira at a minus 180, who's the favorite. Damn. Alright, so let's go. It's a weird fight. Pico could win by nasty KO or get KO'd. Facts. The problem is these PFL guys get nervous in the UFC. At PFL, the arena is empty, but in the UFC, it's a different level. How much did you make? How much do you make if you bet on Dricus winning by decision? Oh, those aren't out yet for me. So we only know, I only know the odds like minus 200 and plus 154. But the odds for the decision are going to come up like around the week of the fight. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be plus 500 or maybe plus 300. But guys, I am going to go Rinya Nakamura, get the wrestling going, start early. You know, last time out, I feel like he started like Peter Yan. You know, he started a little too late. You know, you got dropped. You know, you're too hesitant now. You're playing catch-up. When Rinya Nakamura's playing catch-up, he doesn't do good. When he's able to perform and he's able to have success early, then he can get his groove going and enter his flow state. Give me Rinya, masterclass. I'll go 29-28. 29-28. Let's go. Let's go. Drop a like, guys, if you guys haven't already. This is the last time I'll ask for it. Let's go. Alright, so Nick Klein is going to be fighting Andre Pulaev in a fight where I think it's, this is make or break for Andre Pulaev. This is how I'm going to determine how good Andre Pulaev is, depending on how he does in this fight. I really do think that this is a make or break fight for Andre Pulaev. Pulaev took on short notice. I don't know if it was on short notice. I don't remember. Against Christian Leroy Duncan. We know that he comes from Dana White Contender Series with Liam Anderson. Had a very good fight with Liam Anderson as well. We know he won that fight by decision. And one thing about... One thing about Andre Pulaev, guys. He doesn't have a win in the UFC, right? He lost by decision. Lost by KO. Decision. Sub. This is amateur, right? Decision. He does get outpointed for a little bit. He does have an issue about losing decisions. In his pro career, his majority of losses come by decision. That means that, you know, he's kind of like Ribovics. You know, sometimes he can get struck on the outside, picked apart, or wrestled. We know that he had great takedown defense against the cage, but he did not have good takedown defense when he was in the middle of the cage. Christian Leroy Duncan was able to shoot on Andre Pulaev in the middle of the cage, have success, wrestle him, control him, control him. He wasn't able to finish him, but he did control him in the middle of the cage. But Andre Pulaev, I bet you he's been working on that takedown defense. He's going to need it because Nick Klein is going to give everything he's got. We know Nick Klein was so close to fraud checking Mansour Abdul-Malik in a fight where it lasted up until the second round, 3 minutes and 24 seconds. I will say, I think that fight made Mansour Abdul-Malik better and Nick Klein better. We know Nick Klein took that fight, I believe I don't know if it was on short notice, but he did take that fight. He signed the dotted line. And at the end of the day, you know, to be in there with a guy like Mansour Abdul-Malik and survive, weather the storm. I know he got finished, but man, Nick Klein is him. One thing about Nick Klein is he has very good wrestling. If you guys don't remember, on Dana White Contender Series, he's the guy who said to Dana White, John Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. He's the greatest fighter of all time. That's Nick Klein, and he got the contract. So shout out to my guy, Nick Klein. Welcome to the UFC, my guy. But I'm going to go with my guy, Andre Pulaev. Currently, I believe Andre is the underdog. Nick Klein is minus 150. When it comes to these type of fights, when it gets crazy, what's good, Hunter? What's good, my guy? Hope you're doing good, bro. I was actually talking about it a little earlier. How, like, I was staying up and, like, I fell asleep with my headphone in and, bro, that clogged my ear. But, bro, yesterday was fucking lit. Yesterday was lit. I hope you're having a great day, Hunter. Let's go. Does your ear hurt or you can't hear well? So it kind of hurts, but, like, this whole thing hurts, bro. Like, this whole thing, like, it just feels muffled. If it's kind of, like, more muffled than it does hurt. But what's good, my guy, Hunter? My guy, Hunter. Let's go. So I'm going to go Andre Pulaev, guys, but we know Nick Klein can wrestle. He can definitely get the grappling going. Give me Andre Pulaev for the dub. I like Andre Pulaev, but if he can't defend takedowns in the middle of the octagon, he's going to get fucked. And I think Nick Klein definitely has a path to victory. I'm going to go Andre Pulaev for the dub. Let's go. Bro, my ear was fucked up when I woke up too. Yeah, I don't know why I fucking slept in with the fucking headphone. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that, but obviously I did it. But it was worth it. It was kind of funny too, so fucking. I think I just need, like, I don't know if it was the yelling. Or... but it was funny, bro. It was funny. Alright, so this is going to be a good fight as well. Kevin Vallejos versus Danny Silva. Honestly, when I look at this fight, guys, I think that this is a fight that is very important for both guys. The UFC matchmakers know what they're doing with this fight. Danny Silva, Kevin Vallejos. This is a fight where it's very important, guys. We know Kevin Vallejos is only 23 years old. He has so much time. His only pro loss is to Gene Silva. We know Gene Silva's very, very good. Gene Silva is on the verge of a title shot if he can beat Diego Lopez. Danny Silva, on the other hand, has only one loss as well, to Cannon by decision. I like how Danny Silva came into the UFC. He beat Josh Kulabau. He dropped him. Controversial fight, but he still beat him. And he actually beat him very... You know, I thought it was decisively. I didn't think it was a split, but it was fair if you call it a split. And he beat Lucas Almeida by split again. He had a little bit of trouble with Lucas Almeida. He had to face adversity. But they're both on a 4-fight win streak. Both have one loss out of the last 5. 23 versus 28. If I'm Danny Silva, maybe wrestle a little bit or hold him against the fence for a little bit. Hold him, touch up the body, the straight to the body. We know Michael Johnson was having a lot of success with the straight to the body against Daniel Zellhuber. But Vallejos is very good overall. I think Vallejos is very good. He's very light on his toes. He is very small though. 5'7", 68-inch reach. He's gonna have some trouble eventually, guys. Majority top ball, he's going Vallejos by KO. I see Pepino, he's going Vallejos by KO as well. The thing is, though, I think Danny Silva's very good. He does have a negative striking differential, but he has high volume. You know, he's in your face. He jumps in the fire. I think Danny Silva's very good. I like Vallejos by decision. Watch Kevin Vallejos just knock him out. He might just knock him out. But I think Danny Silva can survive. I think he could be 1-1 heading to the third round. And I think Danny Silva gets a lot more credit than what a lot of people give him. I think he's going to do very good in this fight, regardless if he gets finished. Give me Kevin Vallejos for the dub. I'll go by KO on points. I like him by KO on points. Let's go Kevin Vallejos for the dub. But I will say, we took Shara Bullet by KO, and Shara couldn't get the KO. But Kevin Vallejos is very different. He's very different. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so I think the UFC is kind of giving both of these guys, you know, a fair fight. I think one thing about the UFC is they're fair. You know, if you pay your dues, the UFC will pay you back. They'll pay you back with a favor. If you do the favor for UFC, the favor will be returned for the UFC. Let me just check something, guys. I just want to check if there's anything that popped up. Give me 1 second, guys. Did you guys hear that Lerone Murphy and Attila Gutierrez are training partners? So I'm going to go to Marcel really quick. Let me go to Marcel. Oh, look at this. This is what I want to show as well. Guys, Amanda Ribas broke her orbital. She will need surgery and the bone of her face is broken in the same place where it broke before. A titanium plate will be replaced. That's going to be crazy in my honest opinion. Lerone Murphy, Aaron Pico, banger fight, yeah. I don't know if I could show that actually, fuck. And I think this is a very good fight. I think Julia Plessis can get right back in the win column. You guys know Lupita Godinez is fighting, Lupita Godinez is fighting Jessica Andrade. She's fighting Jessica Andrade in a very good fight in my honest opinion. I think this is going to be a good fight, guys. Lupita Godinez versus Jessica Andrade. She beat Julia Plessis. She did get, you know, worked in that third round. But I think both of these girls are going to do very good. Julia Plessis for the dub. And Lupita Godinez for the dub as well. But we know Jessica Andrade is going to give her a tough fight. What happens when you poke Charlo's fake eye? Will the action pause? I think it should. I think it should because it still messes up with his eye. It still gives him like irritation. Fuck, man. A fucking ear. I shouldn't have fell asleep with the fucking earbud, bro. You know, I woke up. So I woke up and you know, like I scratched my eyes. I shouldn't have done that either. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I can't hear. And like every time I was talking, I was like, oh my gosh, I hear this like vibration here. It's so annoying. So I hope they can fix it tomorrow. Cause fucking hell. Pepino, you're good, my guy, Pepino. You think Baby Sharp's gonna go live this week, Pepino? It's Baby Sharp's birthday. Baby Sharp's birthday is the 30th. So I wanted to say happy birthday to him. That would be pretty good. I know he's happy with that Tabitha Ritchie W. Alright, so Neil Magny versus Zaleski. We know Zaleski is 25-9-1. He had a draw against Renat Fakadinov in one of his best performances. Oh, you got vertigo? What is that? Is that like when you crack your spine? Bro, my phone is not charging. If you are the age of your phone, how old are you? I'm 21% right now. What is vertigo? I think I heard that before. Let me look it up over here. Oh, you know what we were talking about yesterday? We were talking about the signs. Astrology signs or something like that. Vertigo. Based on its etiology, vertigo is divided into two types of central, peripheral. Nearly 80% of vertigo is 20% in central. I don't know what this is. I'll probably watch a video after. Vertigo sounds like Virgo. The word vertigo comes from Latin. Dizziness is a common description. Many different feelings. The feeling dizziness may feel yet difficult to describe. Damn. Damn, I hope I don't have this shit. Movement stimulates hair cells. Alright, let's go. He shouldn't just celebrate the B-Day. So what do you think he should do? Oh, he shouldn't go live. He should just celebrate his B-Day. Vitality MMA, what's good, my guy? Well, he says, what's up, Unk? What's good, my guy? How are you doing, my guy? How has your week been, my guy? I hope you're having a great day. Let's go, my guy. Vitality MMA. Oh, fuck. Almost dropped my phone. Alright, let me get a drink. Let me get a drink of lemonade. Currently, we're breaking down the card. I think he said his birthday is the 30th. So you think he should just have the week off? But I need a Baby Sharp live. I need a Baby Sharp live. What is it? His birthday is the 30th? So that's Wednesday, I think. Or he said the 31st. Alright then, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Uselyis. Yes. I am an unk. I am an unk. I am an unk. I am an unk. Unfortunately, I'm an unk. I see what is it? Gen X? Gen X already? What do they say? Subo? Sabu? Sibu? Sabau? Alright, so Neil Magny versus Uselyis. I think this is going to be a very good fight, guys. A fight where both of these guys have paid their dues in the UFC. Both of these guys are on the verge of retiring. Both of these guys are nowhere near their prime. 37 years old versus 38. And surprisingly, Neil Magny is the younger fighter. One thing I will say is, Neil Magny's very, very long. Pause. 6'3", 80-inch reach versus 73-inch reach, 5'11". I think Neil Magny can have a lot of success early. Notable performances from Magny, guys. Notable performances, 22-12. A veteran in the UFC, has to be in the Hall of Fame. Notable performance, Ian Gary. He survived that fight, survived, went the distance. Very good performance. Another performance, Phil Rowe. Very good performance. I believe he won by split, yeah. And then very good performance against Mike Malott. He was losing 2 rounds. Then gets the ground and pound TKO. Let's go, my guy. Then we know he subbed Daniel Rodriguez. We know Daniel Rodriguez literally beat the crap out of Kevin Holland. So, Neil Magny is him, guys. He's a true OG. A true unk in the game. Or, I don't know what you call him, OG. At least Uselyis, I don't know if his chin's been getting cracked, but he did give Chidi Njokuani a run for his money. He hurt him. He had him wobbled. But that wasn't enough. He ended up getting KO'd. I feel like if Neil Magny can hold Uselyis against the cage, hold him, grind him out, he can have success. But I like Uselyis here to win this fight. Uselyis to win. I'm going to go by KO. I'm going to go by third round KO. Third round KO. If he doesn't get it done, and this ends up going the distance, I think a lot of people are going to favor Magny by decision. I think the longer this fight goes, the more Uselyis probably going to get picked apart on the outside. Give me Uselyis for the dub. What's the shirt? I think it's Colombia. I think it's Colombia. I'll show it to you right now. But yeah, man, I'm a little bit lower energy because my jaw. But let me show it to you, bro. Hopefully, focus. It's like Colombia. You can see my little tits. Que chimba as Colombia. Hupeta, hupeta. Hey, hey, hupeta, hupeta. Alright, let's go. So this is going to be another fight where I think it's going to be kind of crazy. One thing I'll say about this fight is Karol Rosa as the favorite surprises me, guys. It surprises me like crazy. Alright, let's go. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna check the news. I'm gonna check if there's any news. Let's check. Oh, look at this. There's a new spot. Jalabi has been named as the best fast food restaurant for fried chicken in the USA by Today. I don't know. I like Chick-fil-A. I like KFC. I never had this. You know, I heard Cane's is good as well. I don't know about this. I never had this, though. I have to try it. Let me try to see if I can get more news. Cornell KO, I think so as well, my guy. I'm going to try to see if I can get more news. I just saw something funny on Twitter. Give me 1 second, guys. But yeah, if I yawn, it like I hear popping. I hear popping. I'm like, fuck. Oh my gosh, bro! In New York City, there was a shooting. In Manhattan. I'm fucking done. Thank God I didn't go to. Thank God I didn't go today. Rob. Let me try to see if I can get some. Oh, you guys saw Ben Arskin? Ben Arskin's very good. He's on the recovery. Let me move this back. Give me 1 second. Guys, there's a video of Dana White getting pushed around. Somebody said happy birthday, Dana White. I didn't know it was his birthday. Happy birthday to the GOAT. Dana White. Alright, let me try to see. Oh, Nate Diaz response. He says, this guy, he keeps wearing my belt. Damn. But Nate Diaz never really won the, BMF. Alright, so let's go. Take Advil and go to sleep. Oh, you've tried it, Hernanov? It's nice chicken? Damn, I gotta try it, man. I wanted to try Jubilee, never had it. Damn. Damn, I hear good things then. You know, one time I got confused with an Advil. I thought like it wasn't an Advil. It was like some weird ass shit. All right, so thank you, Pepino. So you know what? Let me look up what this place is, Jubilee. Let me look it up really quick over here. I'll look it up over here. Let's see what's so good about this spot, huh? Is it better than Chick-fil-A? What's so good about this spot, huh? Damn, damn, this is far from me. Damn. What is this place? Hang on, guys. Give me 5 seconds. Whoa! They serve pasta? Look at this. Look at this. There's like a chicken parm or spaghetti. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get like a good photo. So it says that would help too. Molly. You know, I actually never had that. But you know, I had a mushroom bar. I ate a mushroom bar by fucking accident, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. The worst day of my fucking life. Look at this. Jubilee reviews. A mix with highlights and criticism. We're gonna do a little bit of like a... Let me move this over here. Move this over here real quick. So I can get the chicken on the side. We're gonna pretend like we're there. Okay. Okay. I actually have no idea how to do this. Alright, so we got the chicken right here. Hang on, guys, give me 1 second. Fuck. I have way too many tabs open. Okay. Did house windows turn your eyes into garage doors? Turn into mouths when you ate the bar? Holy shit, it was fucking scary. It was fucking scary. Let's look at this. I'll tell you know what, I'll tell you guys the story. So it was like this thing that was like in like a thing where it was like a packaging, and it was like it was very good. It was mint chocolate. I don't know if it was mint chocolate chip or no, it wasn't mint chocolate chip. It was like snickerdoodle. I don't think it was snickerdoodle. It was dude, I don't know what it was, but like I ended up like seeing it on the counter. I didn't see the packaging, I didn't see anything. And I was like, you know what? I never had this type of chocolate before. Let me try it. I ate it, and then like, you know, I feel weird. Like I feel all tingly, and like I feel like all like happy, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like what the fuck is going on? And then I go to use the bathroom. And then when I use the bathroom, like I'm taking a shit. And like as I'm taking a shit, like the walls like are turning into like Aztec like warriors. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then like I'm looking at the rug, and like the rug is moving, and I'm like, oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Alright, so highlights. This is fried chicken. It's consistently praised for its crispy coating and juicy, flavorful meat, often considered superior than other fast food chains. The spicy version adds enjoyable kick. Let's hear the criticism. Sweetness. The sweet profile of some dishes, particularly jolly spaghetti, can be a major point of contention in those unaccustomed to the Filipino cuisine. Oh, I didn't know it was Filipino. Inconsistent food quality. Some reviews issues with overly greasy or dry chicken and bland sides. Limited menu options. Certain popular items like Pablo Fiesta, Halo Melo might not be available at all locations. Seating availability. Some locations are noted to have limited seating, making it challenging to dine. Let's go. I'm eating dinner. Haymaker, I hope you enjoy that dinner. I hope you enjoy it, because this chicken looks good. I would get, you know, if I would get something, I would get this. So you see how it's like a chicken wing, a french fry, and like spaghetti? I would get that. Give me the, can I get a number 4 with Pepsi and ketchup on the side? Let's go. Did house windows turn into eyes and... Bro, I was scared. I got paranoid, bro. I got so fucking scared, bro, because that shit is fucking creepy. It's creepy. It feels creepy. Dude, I was watching Max Holloway vs. Dustin Poirier, like, at the time. And, dude, the clock took 5 minutes just to pass to the other time. Just to pass 1 second. It took 5 minutes to pass 1 second. I was like, what the fuck? Haymaker, I hope you're having a great day. So, Carol Rosa vs. Nora Cornell. I think this is going to be a very good fight. I agree with my guy Pepino. He says Nora KO. One thing about Nora, guys, is she uses all 8 of her limbs. She uses everything, guys. She's always throwing something, always looking to create chaos. And Carol Rosa, on the other hand, is a little bit of a point fighter. You know, there's a moment winner and a minute winner. I feel like Carol Rosa's a minute winner. You know, she's going to win the minute. But Nora Cornhole's the moment winner. She wins in moments, flashes. We see that she's a decision merchant. 9 wins by decision. I think somebody's knocking on my door, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Bro, never mind, bro. Somebody was just yelling. I thought somebody was knocking on the door outside. Bro, I'm a little, like, I'm off today. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Alright, so, I will say, with this fight right here, guys, we know Karol Rosa. Thank you, my guy, Haymaker. We know Karol Rosa is very good, right? She's very good. She's, you know, she kind of wins the majority of her fights on decision. 9 wins by decision, 3 by split, 2 subs in the first. But Karol Rosa's not really a finisher, but if she does, she can finish you by KO as well. Maybe ground and pound TKO. Against Aline Perez, she was hesitant because of the takedown threat. But Nora Cornwell's going to get right into the fire, guys. As you see in her profile picture, she's a former, I believe this is kickboxing. And look at her KOs. 3 KOs in the first, 3 KOs in the second, 1 sub in the first, 1 in the second. The only thing is, if this gets to the 3rd round, I don't know if she's going to be able to finish. You know, Nora Cornwell, she's very good. But if she can't get the finish, she might get picked apart. You know, we got to be careful with the wrestling as well. We got to be careful with the wrestling from Karol Rosa. Guys, give me Nora Cornwell for the dub. I like Nora Cornwell by... Give me Nora Cornwell by KO or on points. You know, I was going to say, you know, submission on points. She's coming off of a submission. She's been working on her submission as well. But I like her by KO on points. Just in case, maybe submission on points as well. Nora Cornwell for the dub. Let's go, my girl, Nora Cornwell. Alright, let's go. Next fight. Esteban Ribovics is back. In a fight where I thought he won his last fight. I really thought he won his last fight. I thought he did. But obviously, the judges didn't think so. The judges did not think so. Yeah, Haymaker. Which could be a sign that maybe it doesn't come in clutch. We've seen when a lot of people are on a dog, sometimes it doesn't work out. Rosa has never been KO'd. Ooh. I think I heard somebody say that as well, because I said that I think I said that earlier. Yeah. She's never been KO'd. You know what? We could take submission on points as well. I like Nora Cornwell money line. Just give me money line. I feel like she's going to perform. I feel like Nora's like Tabitha Ricci in her own way. You know what I'm saying? Like Tabitha Ricci. You know Tabitha Ricci is not technical. She can't get picked apart from the outside. But she makes it ugly and she's here to fight. She's here to just jump in the war. I like Nora Cornwell. Just give me the money line then. Plus 140. You know what? Thank you for reminding me, Barry. Because I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That's actually very important. Very important. Considering Karol Rosa has never gotten knocked out. That's actually a good stat. Fuck. What? I did not mean to click that. I hope I didn't leak anything. Let me check. Oh no, I didn't leak anything. I thought I leaked something. Alright, so we got Esteban Ribovics versus Elvis Predator. This is going to be a very good fight. One of my favorite fights on the entire card. I love this fight. Esteban is him. One thing about Esteban, guys, is he's very unique. You know, Esteban, he doesn't lose his fights. Just like Nate Diaz says, he just runs out of time. One thing about Esteban, guys, he just runs out of time. I think Dana, who said it? Who was it that said it? Hang on. Let me pull it up. Somebody said, somebody said something about if there would not be rounds. I think Khabib. Oh, we got fight news. We got fight news. We got fight news. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Austin Bashi is back. Oh, the GOAT is back. Let me, hang on. Let me, go back to the thing that I want to say. So, Khabib. We'll talk about the Austin Bashi really quick. So, this is what Khabib said. Khabib said no rounds. Khabib said the UFC should just completely get rid of rounds. Regular fight, 15 minutes. Title fight, 25 minutes. Get rid of rounds. No rounds at all. Just step in, and that's it. What's the point of rounds? I think a guy like Esteban Ribovics, Nate Diaz, who's another guy that would cardio king like Colby, in his prime, of course, would survive. That was pretty cool. But look at this, guys. We know Austin Batchy was supposed to fight Francis Marshall, but this is a new guy in the UFC. Francis Marshall is out. Austin Batchy will now fight John Yanis at UFC Vegas 108 on August 7th. Yo, he's fighting this Saturday. Austin Batchy's fighting this. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Who is this guy? Who's this guy that he's fighting? You guys know Austin Batchy's him. Torres Finney, Austin Batchy. Man, Torres Finney, Austin Batchy are the GOATs. No, not John Jones. Whoa, 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 whoa. His name is John Yanis. Not John Jones. Fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the UFC. Welcome to the UFC, my guy. Welcome to the UFC. UFC newcomer. John Yanis. How old is he? 31 years old. Welcome, my guy. We got a new Chris Matino. No, I'm just kidding. Not Chris Matino, but I feel like Austin Batchy's going to get the dub. Guys, we got Austin Batchy on this card now. Guys, I got to break down this fight. Right after this fight, we're going to break down this fight. We got a new fight on Saturday. Let's fucking go. Right after this, I'm going to break down the next fight. So now we have 12 fights. We got 12 fights this Saturday. Let's fucking go. Batchy has no finish. Oh, does he have any finish? Oh, what's good, Chrissy J? I hope you're having a great day. I seen you on Pornhub. What? Bro, that's cap. People have to breathe, Habib. Facts. I hope you're having a great day, though. Rebus is not good. GOAT. Brenner sub. Batchy has no finishes. Let me check. Let me double check. Austin Batchy Tapology. I was in Gio's stream earlier. Gio was actually cooking up. Gio was cooking up earlier. Alright, so we're going to break down this fight next, guys. I think this is a very good fight. Austin Batchy. Oh, no. This is Lupita Godinez. Hang on. John Yanis. Damn, I can't believe we have a new fight. Let me get rid of some tabs, guys. Way too much tabs. Alright, let's go. Brenner sub, Batchy. Oh, let me check if Batchy has finishes. I forgot about that. That's what we were checking. He does, I think. Yeah. He has a lot of finishes. But he's 0-1 in the UFC. He lost his debut to C-Rod. Alright, so get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. I think this is going to be a very important fight. Brenner sub. I know a lot of people are going to go Brenner. So, you guys know Nate Brown. Nate Brown is in Pick'em's Discord. He's very good at calling fights. He says that one thing you could say about Elvis Brenner is he might mix in the takedowns. Maybe Can's Batchy finish. Yeah, I think he's gonna win. But you gotta give Batchy his credit. Batchy's very young. Batchy is let me check. Batchy's like 20 something. Batchy, he's only 23. Only 23. But yeah, if he loses again, he's gonna get cut. Alright, so Esteban Ribovics versus Elvis Brenner, guys. This is gonna be a very good fight. Esteban is very light on his toes. One thing about Esteban is he just runs out of time. He can't get picked out apart from the outside. Nasrat was picking him apart from the outside. He lost by split to Nasrat. But guys, if you remember, it was 1-1 heading towards the third. And Esteban hit him, rocked him. And Hasparat was like wobbly. And Esteban was like laughing. I thought that Esteban could have won that fight. I gave it to Esteban. But he still lost on paper. Elvis Brenner came into the UFC. He beat Guram Kutseladze, but before that, he had a win. He had a good win streak going. He was on a 3-fight win streak before beating Guram Kutseladze. Beats him. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? Then he beats Cayenne by KO. Loses to Otabay by decision, no shame. And then gets TKO'd by Joel Alvarez. I think Joel Alvarez is very good. He's moving up to welterweight, so no shame in that. But we know that... we know that you're good, bro. We know that, Well, send me the link or like tell me the title so I can see it for research purposes. Tell me the title so I can see it. We know that Esteban Ribovics is very good. You know, very light on his toes. 29 years old versus 27. I think momentum is very important. You know, I know he's only lost once versus 2 fights losing skid. I feel like there's a little bit more pressure on Brenner. You know, Brenner has to get in there. He has to bite down on his mouthpiece and he has to close distance. But guys, Brenner does have the reach advantage. Esteban is going to be trying to close in the distance. You guys know how he is. He kind of goes crazy, throws the overhand right. And him going to war with Daniel Zellhuber, some people are saying that's a red flag. I don't think it's a red flag. I think Esteban brought it. He brought it to Daniel Zellhuber. You know, he did lose I don't know what round he lost, but he brought it. And he came back and he won the 3rd round. So, very good fight. I got Esteban by 29-28. You can take Esteban by KO on points as well. Give me Esteban for the dub. Let's go by KO on points, but I got him by decision, 29-28. I like the over 2.5. But, guys, Brenner has been... He got cracked. He did get his chin cracked. And you guys know if you get your chin cracked sometimes, you're more susceptible to getting cracked again. Let's go Ribovics. And I like that dance that he does. You know, like, after he finished McKenny, he did this, like, little dance. Very good celebration. Guys, after this fight, I'm going to break down the new fight that's added. Austin Bashi versus, John Yanis. Alright, so Chris Duncan, let's go. Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. You like Ribovics? I think Ribovics is good. He just does sometimes make fights very close. But I think he's got it. Alright. Alright, guys. Let me know. Let me know. Alright, so this is going to be a fight where I feel like... Okay, I'm not as comfortable like how we were last week with Peter Yan as the co-main, and then we had RDR Robert Whittaker. When there's a co-main like this, it feels like it could parlay, it could bust your parlay. You know, let's say you have a nice 4-leg parlay, 6-leg parlay. You know, you had Zaleski, you had maybe Carol Rosa wins. You had over 1.5, Esteban. Then you're on here, the co-main. This is where this guy is probably gonna, you know, get you nervous, get you sweaty. Chris Duncan has cashed as an underdog more times than I can remember. I have been picking against Chris Duncan over and over, and I have been having to, you know, it's been biting me in the ass. It's been biting me in the ass. Because, guys, look at this. I think I picked against him, Yanel. I think I picked Yanel Ashmush. I picked Manuel Torres. Alright, you can only get one right. I picked Balahioki. I picked Jordan Vucenic. We know if you can pick Jordan, if you can call a Chris Duncan fight, you kind of have a good read on him. I feel like my reads on Chris Duncan are not the best. We know Rebecca's coming off of a war against Otobai. Haymaker saying Duncan sub only. DraftKings, he likes Duncan by submission or no action. I believe that's what it is. And I think that's a good one. I wish I had that option, but I don't. I feel like this is going to be a crazy fight. I wonder if, you know, what the over 2.5 is going to be set at. We know Duncan is very good. His bread and butter is very, very good submissions. But he also has a lot of KOs. One of the notable performances from Chris Duncan was his fight against Omar Morales. I know it was a split, but he faced adversity in the fight and he came back and he came through. Against Charlie Campbell, very good knockout win as well. We know Charlie, he's very new to the UFC as well. But guys, he's 2-0 in the UFC. Charlie Campbell. This was on Contender Series. So I think this win is aging very well for Chris Duncan. Charlie Campbell, well, he's going to fight Mauricio. Oh, he was supposed to fight Rufy. But he's 2-0 in the UFC, so I think that's a very good win over Charlie Campbell. I'm going to go Rebecca. I'm going to go Rebecca by KO on points. I will say one thing that kind of shocks me about Rebecca is how willing he is to go into the fire, guys, against Otobai, guys. Man, Otobai was bringing it. Otobai was bringing it even with his eye all messed up. Rebecca can inflict damage. I'm going to go Rebecca to inflict damage, but we know that if this gets dicey, look at his reach, guys. He's a small ape index, like a 66-inch reach and 5'7". That's almost like featherweight fighter. So to be fighting at like 155, that's a little bit crazy in my opinion. 71-inch reach. Duncan is going to have a lot of success in the striking, I believe. But give me Rebecca to get this fight down. you know, survive in the wrestling exchanges as well. And I believe that these guys have trained together. I'm not sure. I'm going to look it up. Let me look it up. Have Rebecca and... Let me look it up. You know Chris Duncan? The name Chris Duncan reminds me of Danny Duncan. It says there is no information that can indicate... There's no information that can indicate Rebecca and Chris Duncan have trained together. Chris Duncan trains at American Top Team. Fuck. Mateus Rebecca is also associated with the Berserker team. He is also noted as having trained with UFC Performance Institute. It is important to note that Mateus Rebecca and Chris Duncan are scheduled to fight each other upcoming lightweight bout. This upcoming competition would make it unlikely that they would be training together. But have they ever trained together? AI. You need to come in clutch, AI. Rebecca gassed hard before his caveman fight, yeah. Dude, Rebecca got fucked up by Diego Ferreira. Yo, what's good, Pick'em MMA fan? Lerone Murphy's a decision merchant. Taurus Finney gang. Man, Taurus Finney's the GOAT. I'm glad that that's your profile picture, man. Man, I got enough respect for Taurus Finney. He's truly a GOAT, truly one of a kind. And he's going to be fighting for a belt anytime soon. Rebecca wins. I like that emoji with the flying money. That's actually a pretty good emoji. Lerone decision merchant, I agree. But guys, Lerone is in a tough fight. Alright, so I'm going to go Rebecca. Give me Rebecca for the dub. Let's go, my guy Rebecca for the dub. Let's go. Let's go, Rebecca. Now, before we break down the main event, we got a new fight. Let me put this right here. We know Habib. New fight. Let me repost this. Follow my Twitter if you guys haven't already, guys. My Twitter is @useless. @useless. Follow my Twitter. I'll follow you back. Follow my Twitter if you guys haven't already. Pick'em MMA facts. Just gonna scratch my ear, guys. Sorry. Alright, so it's gonna be a banger fight. There's gonna be a banger fight. Man, Kevin Vallejos, I was excited, but I'm excited for Austin Bashi, man. Austin Bashi. Bryce Mitchell had me excited last week. Now Austin Bashi has me excited this week. So, I'll announce this fight later, too. Austin Bashi is going to be taking on newcomer John Yanis at UFC Vegas 108. We now have 12 fights on the card. A beautiful fight. I will say, I think this is going to be on the prelims. So, I think it's going to be maybe right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight main card. I think it's going to be the featured prelim. I think it's going to be right here. If not, maybe here. Alright, guys. So get your votes in, guys. Yeah, shout out to Pick'em MMA. Bro, there's so many new fights that got added. It's like, even if I would have waited... even if I would have waited and done the prediction video today, I would have missed this fight. So, it's like, bro, like, how long would I have to wait to drop the prediction video? Because, bro, I would have missed this fight. So, I'd rather just, 6 best bets lock of the week tomorrow. And we're back. Alright, guys. So, we're going to look at their records. How they size up, we'll see right now. 5'8". I know Bashi's kind of short, 5'6". Yeah, Bashi's really short. That's the only thing about Bashi, guys. He's short. Very short and compact. So, let's break it down. Austin Bashi had that tough competitive fight. He was supposed to fight Francis Marshall, right? I think this is a way more easier fight. We know Francis Marshall lost to Marion Santos, but I thought Francis Marshall clearly won that fight. In his loss in his UFC debut against Christian Rodriguez, it was like Christian Rodriguez was made out of soap. This guy could not hold him down if his life depended on it. We know Christian Rodriguez is slippery. But who did Christian Rodriguez just lose to? He just lost to Ezekiel Costa. Who do we know Costa lost to? I know MMA math doesn't always work. Costa lost to Thiago Moises, right? Right? He lost to Thiago Moises. He lost to another guy that I know, I believe. Alright, so he lost to Thiago Moises, right? Thiago Moises got knocked out. Knocked out by Jared Gordon. So but Costa's very good. We'll say that. But in this fight against Christian Rodriguez, he just couldn't hold him. What's good, Grimy? What is good, my guy? My bad for the other day in Pick'em's chat, bro. Yeah, you know, I was just hyped because of Bryce Mitchell, but man, that was actually pretty crazy. And, you know, I should have been trolling Boss Gags because Boss Gags is the real guy who needs to get trolled. So next time, I'm going to try to troll Boss Gags. But I hope you're having a great day, Grimy. Let's go. But guys, Bashi, he kept on holding him. And basically, Christian Rodriguez would roll. He would reverse. Bashi would be on a deep takedown, clasp his hands, and Christian Rodriguez would get in, get under, slip off. Bashi would have the back, and I'm like, yo, Bashi, just hold on, stay on the back. Bashi falls off. Bashi shooting another takedown. Bashi eats a hard right. Bashi's chin is on full display. Man, he did get outclassed that fight. He got outclassed that fight, but he did look good early. Now we're going to talk about this guy, John Yanis. 9-3-0. John Yanis is 9-3-0. He's how old is he? LDC. He's 31 years old, right? So 31 versus 23. This is like a kid versus like a grown man. So that's going to play a factor. The experience is going to play a factor. But I will say, Austin Bashi's been training with very high level competition. When we look at this, guys, he was 8-3 in Fury.
Battery 80%.
He's on a 3-fight win streak, guys. He's on a 3-fight win streak. 3-fight win streak, bro. I think that this guy is kind of, you know, they're just taking him in on short notice. Yo, we need you on short notice. Let's go. Bring him in. But I will say, those guys on short notice have a little bit of an advantage because sometimes you don't know what you're going to expect. You know, how many days do we have until Saturday? We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got 4 days until you fight this random guy that you have no idea existed before hearing about this. So I don't know if Austin Bashi known about this the week before, but he just said yes. He's doing the UFC a favor. But guys, if he loses this fight, Austin Bashi may be in the UFC way too early. He's very small, but he needs to get his wrestling going, and you got to do it with MMA. You can't just implement American wrestling. If you guys don't know, there's a new fight, guys. Austin Bashi is going to be fighting John Yanis at UFC Vegas 108 on August 2nd. Let's go. I was picking Bashi over Marshall. I don't know about that. I would have to do more tape study, but I'm going Bashi. You know what, Pick'em MMA fan? I like your takes. I'm going to go Bashi. As far as the like button goes, I'm number 8. Hey, let's go, Casual Degenerate. Let's go. What up? What's good, Grimy? Bashi for the win. Don't worry about that shit, bro. I troll you all the time. Let's go. You dish it out. You got to be able to deal with it. Yeah, facts. But remember... Grimy's like, you know what? Remember, motherfucker. Remember. That's why I was like, bro, let me chill, bro. I got to go after Boss Gags because Grimy, you do not want to be on Grimy's bad side, bro. Grimy can dish it out just as well as he can take it. Send this guy... Grimy, I fuck with you. Send this guy to train with Taurus Finney for Elite Wrestling. For Elite Control. Elite Control. I don't know what we got. Yeah, facts. Facts, Pick'em MMA fan. Facts. Brendan Ironside. By the way, guys, he has a channel, guys. Go check him out. Big W to the Giat. Extendo King. What's good, my guy? If you haven't known, bro, there's a new fight, guys. Austin Bashi is going to be fighting John Yanis. It's going to be a very good card. Taurus Finney the GOAT. Taurus Finney, the best wrestler in the UFC. You know, Pick'em, you're a little bit of a Pick'em MMA fan. You're kind of a troll, but you're the ultimate troll, my guy. You're the ultimate troll. Like you're actually a very good troll, bro. So, guys, I'm going to go Austin Bashi to beat the UFC newcomer. We know the last time that the newcomer lost was by sub, right? Rear naked choke. He lost to Cameron Smotherman. What do we know about Cameron Smotherman? Cameron Smotherman got whooped by Ricky Simone and Cerise City. We know Cameron Smotherman is not that good. Not as good as I once thought. But I will say, guys, This is going to be a very good fight, guys. I'm going to go Austin Bashi. Give me Austin Bashi for the dub. I like him by submission on points. When we look at Austin Bashi's record, he does have a lot of KOs, 3 KOs, and 3, 4, 5 subs. I like Austin by submission on points. Let's go. I'm going to get a burger. I've been going through it, bros. Enjoy that burger. I hope it's cooked to perfection. I hope they make it very, very good. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a good side, like fries or something with it, bro. I hope you enjoy that burger. Get that burger, Hernanov J. Hernanov Torres Fini burger. Bro, let's go. So give me Austin Bashi for the dub, guys. Let's go. Now we're on the main event. This is going to be crazy, guys. You know, Baby Sharp, he said that, sorry if I'm itching my ear, guys. It's just clogged. Baby Sharp said he's talked to the AI, and the AI, the God AI, like it said that, I think it was Grok, it said Hong Sung Park is going to win by split decision. I was like, what the fuck? You know in Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs? So in Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs, there's like this thing that can make burgers. It can make everything. It can make like burgers. It can make food. It can make like this this future technology thing that's like a thing that can turn anything into food, I think. So in Cloudy of the Chance of Meatballs, this is the machine. So when we talk about Grok, or when we ask the AI, this is what I think. I think about this. The thing from Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs where, you know, you type it in and it turns like water into a burger, turns water into a soda, water into a bag of fries. I think this is the AI. And you know, guys, like, this guy was going crazy. So, this is the new AI. Alright, so let's go. I'm getting a burger. Let's go. Hernanov Torres Fini burger. Also with Russia, Salikov got the KO. Facts. Very good win for Russia. Richie burger. Yes. Hernanov enjoy, sir. You just got ADD. What does that mean though? Like I heard that before. But what does that mean? Like what would make you think that, Crimey? Like what? Like what? Like cause I move too much? Let me see. What is that, like anxiety? Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Bro, when I look up ADD definition, it just says to add something or join something. It's worth noting that ADD, attention deficit order. Let's look at it. Yeah, Torres Fini has the best control time in the UFC. He also is an underrated boxer because you struggle to keep on task. He's reading the symptoms of ADD, realizing he has it. Let's read it. Let's read it together. We'll realize it. We'll read it together. So, this is what we're focusing on. It's worth noting that ADD, attention deficiency disorder, is an older term that is described. Let's dive deeper into AI mode. Well, this isn't the full thing. Okay, so it's describe a condition to characterize inattention and distractibility without the hyperactivity of impulsivity. What? Sometimes associated with ADHD, attention deficiency hyperactivity disorder. Term ADD is no longer used in DSM and is considered a less accurate way to prescribe. Damn, so maybe I have it. Maybe I do have it. Maybe I do have it. Shout out to Grimy. Let's go. So, we're on the main event. I see you guys are going Austin Bashi. I think this is going to be a very good fight, guys. It's going to be a very good fight. I think Austin Bashi is probably going to be a minus 430, minus 200. I think it'll be a good parlay piece. And guys, the more fights that we have, the more chance you have of making more money. Sometimes. Guys, if you did not know, did you know already Taurus Finney's a really good fighter in the UFC? Facts. Facts, Taurus Finney, go. Facts. Void mate, what's good, my guy? He's right, though. Taurus Finney's actually really good. The Taurus Finney method. Look, so, Tabitha Ricci, Taurus Finney method. She did the Taurus Finney method. Peter Yan did the Taurus Finney method. RDR did the Taurus Finney method. The Taurus Finney method is the new meta. Let's fucking go. It's all good. I can recognize it. Let's go. I will say I probably do have it because I never paid attention in class. You know, I remember I was playing Pokemon. I had like Pokemon cards under my desk. And I was like having Pokemon Wars. Like, you know, my friend, I would give him the Pokemon card. He would drop his Pokemon card. I'll be like, you know what? I got this one. And then, you know, eventually my teacher caught me because somebody snitched on me. And she ripped up my Pokemon card right in front of the whole class. And she said, and it was I think it was Gengar. And she ripped up my Pokemon card and she said, this is an example. Whoever I catch playing with Pokemon cards, I'm going to rip up your card. And she ripped it up and she threw it in the trash. And man, I grabbed it from the trash and I taped it back together. I can't lie. I do like Taira's grappling. Let's go. I'm just mad still. Forgot to place plus 100,000. $1 into 1.3k. Damn. But my Pokemon card was so rare. It was such a rare card. And she fucking ripped it up. And I was like, oh my gosh. Her name was Miss Peacock. Miss Peacock in 4th grade. Miss Peacock. Taira is going to use the Taurus Finney game plan. Yes. The Taurus Finney method. Alright, so let's break it down for real. Taisu Taira and Hung Sung Park both have the advantage of the unknown, right? 4 weeks, 5 days. I mean, not 4 weeks. 5 days, 6 days short notice. You guys both have an advantage of the unknown. You know, you got 5 days to learn your fighter. 5 days to study some tape. Learn what you got. Base it with your team. Talk with your team. Talk about the game plan. And even then, you're still not going to be comfortable with a guy like this. We know in the UFC rankings, this guy's not even ranked. Let me check the UFC rankings. He's not even ranked. I don't think Hung Sung Park is ranked, but he was on the verge of getting there. Flyweight. Yeah, Hung Sung Park is not ranked. And he's fighting Taira, who's number 6. This feels like Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee. So when I look at fights like this, big step up, you defo got 80 AD. Where does that story come from? Oh, maybe then. Maybe. Fuck it. Fuck it then. Fuck it. Alright, so. But Taira. I forgot what we were talking about. Weren't we talking about, I forgot how we got in there, but we got there. Shout out to Void Mate. So, Taira, I forgot what I was going to say actually too. Fuck. Oh, the short notice. So, since it's on short notice, it makes this fight a little bit more competitive because you only got 5 days. Obviously, you know, you still got to find your groove. Taisu Taira, number 6 ranked versus, he's 29 years old versus 25. I think both of these guys are going to get better from this fight. Look at this. 100% are picking Taira by submission. This is insane. Nobody's going Hung Sung Park, but I will say, guys, Park is a very good grappler. And you know what's good about Park? This guy fought on the road to UFC in a tournament where you got to be the number 1 in order to, you know, make it into the UFC. Then he won in the UFC. He's experienced 3-0, not as experienced as Taira. He's never went 5 rounds before. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think he's won 5 rounds in the pro career. But I will say, guys, if Hung Sung Park can win this fight, we saw Taira get pieced up against Brandon Royval. We know Royval was getting fucked up by Joshua Van. And I feel like this is a fight where it might, you guys know with the wrestling, sometimes it equals out. And you gotta stand up and strike. Sometimes 2 wrestlers, Colby Covington, Kamaru Usman, they end up having to just strike. So I feel like this is going to end up in some striking department for a little bit. At least for a little bit.
Battery 80%.
And I feel like it's going to be striking for at least a round. At least a round. There's going to be some very good grappling exchanges. Taira maybe taking the back. I remember Taira, he hurt Alex Perez with an injury. He took him down. And when he took him down, he popped Alex Perez's like knee or something. Knee injury, he popped it bad. And that's something that I like to see, when you can create injuries, when you can inflict an injury on your opponent. Maybe you can try that same takedown on Hung Sung Park. We know Park is very well-rounded, though. I think this is one of the best wrestlers that Taira has faced. What's a good wrestler that Taira has faced? Edgar Chairez, Jesus Aguilar, very good submissions. Yeah, I think this is the best wrestler that Taira has ever faced. I truly think this is the best wrestler. I think the scrambles are going to be amazing, kind of like Aljo and Masvar. I think this is going to be a very good fight. I think this is going to be a banger. Uselyis just needs to crack a female D-Silly to tone it down. What is that? What is a D-Silly? Hernanov, sir, can I get your real thoughts on Taurus Finney? Hey! 80%, that's still good. I forgot. What were we talking about? Ernie, what's good, my guy? Guys, let me give a quick shout out to Ernie. I forgot what we were talking about, Ernie. But if you can remind me. I'm going to give a quick shout out to Ernie, guys. I watched his video, man. That was a beautiful video that he dropped. Very good video about stouts. Gambling stouts in the UFC. I actually really like this video. Let me... Daily? Uselyis just needs to crack a female daily to tone it down. Oh, you guys think like I should fuck more? Like it would just relax me? Hang on, I'm gonna pull up your thing. I'm just gonna go to channel. Battery life 80. Oh, let's go. Guys, go subscribe to Ernie. Go subscribe to my boy Ernie. Well, how often do you guys have, like, how often do you guys, like, smash? How often do you guys smash a month? Like, do you guys smash 4 times a month? Do you guys smash, every day, every other day? Like, how often do you guys smash? You know, like, every 2 weeks, once in a blue moon? Let me know. Thanks, buddy. I got you, my guy. I hope... Come on, guys. Show Ernie some love. Come on. Let's get him a sub. He dropped a banger video, guys. Can I get a W Pick'em MMA in the chat? W Pick'em MMA in the chat, my guy. You know MMA Expert's going to go live later? He's going to go live later. So, guys, with this fight, we got to focus. The ADD's kicking in. The ADD's kicking in. We got to focus. So, we know Taira is very good. He's very light on his feet. But I will say, he gassed against Royval. He did get a little tired. I had it 2-2 heading to the 5th. It was almost like Robert Whittaker versus RDR. Obviously, 2 completely different fights. But 2-2 heading towards the 5th. In my opinion, I had it 2-2 heading towards the 5th. And then Taira kind of gets struck. He gets hit with that jab. He gets hit with volume. Gets overwhelmed. And then I already know he's going to lose the 5th round. And that's something that's very important. You know, him to be able to go 5 rounds in the UFC in the first place. He's going to have to go again. There's going to be a second main event in the UFC. He did very good his first time out. Oh, no. There's going to be his 3rd main event. His 3rd main event shows you that the UFC thinks very highly of him. His opponent pulled out. You know what they said? We'll try to get you another opponent. We'll try to save this fight for you, my guy. Give me Taisu Taira. I'm going to go by 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Fuck like in the mornings if you can, Uselyis. Damn. In the morning? I'm not a morning guy. I'm going to use the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. But I feel like in the morning, like, damn, maybe it's a good time. I think I've only probably done it in the morning, like, probably like 2 times. And that was when, like, I would wake up and my girlfriend at the time, like, she would actually, like, come up here. But that wasn't because I initiated it. And if your female don't want it, get another one that does want to. Damn! Alright, I'm gonna pee. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. I'll continue the breakdown when I come back. Alright, guys, I'm back. My bad. Alright, let's go. Oh, alright, let's go. What's good? Alright, let's go. Let's break it down. Did you guys like the Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs analogy that I did? It was a good analogy, right? I thought it was a pretty good analogy. This is like the grok of today. Alright, so let's break it down. Obviously, we know Hung Sung Park is very good in the grappling department, guys. Overall, I'm going to go to a Taira. I think you should be able to grapple, get the body triangle, you know, initiate some injuries. Obviously, we know we can't initiate, obviously, you know, it's a fight game. Anything can happen. But I think Japan is going to come out victorious in this fight with Japan versus HEREEE. I do think that Japan's going to win. Give me Taira for the dub. I like him by submission on points. Get the body triangle control. Waste some time on the clock. Land some pepper shots. Those pepper shots add up. We know RDR kept on touching up that body of Whitaker. I would like to see some body shots from Taira. Some low kicks in the striking department. Some body kicks. You know, we saw Said Nurmagomedov. He landed some good body kicks against Bryce Mitchell. I think Taira can do very well. And implement the grappling this time. Learn to control a little bit more better. And have better in your takedown timing. What is good, KZ? What's good, my guy, KZ? How are you doing, my boy? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day, KZ. If you guys don't know, KZ's a GOAT. He streams himself as well. KZ, did you know that they added a new fight to UFC Vegas 108? They added a new fight. You want to know what fight they added, KZ? They added a new fight. Boom. Austin Bash will now fight John Yanis at UFC Vegas 108 on August 2nd. So we broke down that fight as well. Let me know who you got, KZ. Let me know who you got. I'm not trying to glaze, but that was the best analogy I ever heard. Give me the Asian guy anyhow. Let's go, Barry. Let's go, Barry. Barry, I learned from the best. Barry. You guys know Barry has a great show on Friday. BC Dave, all of them, 3 of them on a panel. Every Friday, they always cook up. And that's what I like about them. And they have some good jokes. Good jokes as well. Shout out to my guy, Barry. Yo, KZ. Who is John Yanis? A UFC newcomer. So look, we have his Tapology pulled up right here. John Yanis. Sorry for picking my nose. John Yanis is 9-3. And he's going to be fighting in the UFC without Dana White Contender Series, without Ultimate Fighter, without Road to UFC, short notice, and there's only 5 days left. He has to make weight. This is going to be a banger fight. I think it's going to be at 145. I don't know if it's going to be at 145. Here's a fight. Guys, it got updated. They updated it. Look. Where is it on the card? Where's the fight? What the fuck? The first fight on the card? Bro, they're doing Austin Bashi dirty, bro. Austin Bashi, the first fight of the card? Hell no. He did get subbed by rear naked choke. He got subbed once and he lost 2 by split. Those fights that he lost by split, though, against who? Cameron Smotherman and Eddie Torres. Oh, yeah, he did lose to Cameron Smotherman. And we know Cameron Smotherman is not that good. Cameron Smotherman lost to Ricky Simone and City Saidi. So let us know what you think, KZ. Let us know who you got. We got a 12-fight card now. Let us know who you got, KZ. So, guys, I am going to go Taira. I'm going to give you guys the quick recap. We could Gish Gallop, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll stay here for a bit. I believe MMA Experts is going to do Moneyline tonight. He's going to go live tonight. So that's going to be very good as well. And we got a lot of stuff in store today. Halftime, what's good, my guy? Halftime. I hope you're having a great day. Halftime, let's go. I missed the entire Abu Dhabi card because I had to train Yair Rodriguez. He has a fight coming up in Canada in the main event versus Arnold Allen. Dude, if you're right about that, I got Arnold Allen. If you're actually right about that. I think you called Charles Radke's going to fight somebody else. MMA Pick'em fan, who'd you say Charles Radke was going to fight? You said Charles Radke was going to fight somebody. that he has a fight scheduled. And I think it's a pretty good fight. I missed the entire... Yeah, let's go. Sup, fellas, let's go. Halftime, what's up, halftime? Let's go. Facts, halftime. What's up? Alright, so let me catch up with the news. We got that. We know the Habib. Oh, Hernanov sent me something. Obviously, you guys know this. This is the next couple of weeks. We're blessed. UFC Apex is back this week. Let me check. I'll check right now, Hernanov. Guys, just my ears been fucking hurting. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Bro. Bro. Guys, Hernanov sent me a funny video, guys. Go follow Hernanov on X. Guys, give Hernanov a follow on X, guys. I'm gonna shout it out. Guys, come on. We gotta give Hernanov a follow on X. Dude, that guy got fucked up. Send me a video of somebody fighting. Guys, give Hernanov a follow on X, guys. He's boosting his X. Let's go. Hernanov. You ever take a shit so big it feels gay? Kinda. I know what you're saying, KZ. I know what you're saying, KZ. I know what you're saying. I want to ask Parlay that question. I would like to ask Parlay that question because I think Parlay would have a funny answer to that. Hey guys, guess my favorite fighter. I think it's Taurus Finney, bro. What do you think? Let me check if there's any news. Hernanov. That was fucking funny, bro. Come on, guys. We gotta get Hernanov one more follow, guys. He's at 57. Get him to 58 followers. Somebody followed him. Thank you. Yo, halftime. Thank you so much for the membership, bro. 2 months already. It's been 2 months. Thank you, my guy, halftime. Shout out to you, my guy. Halftime. Thank you so much, my guy, for staying true and sticking through. Let's go, my guy, halftime. Let's go. Thank you, my guy. It means a lot, bro. It means a lot. You know, the lights are on. The lights are on because of you and all the members and everybody's watching. I know the ads kind of get annoying, but, bro, you guys, the lights are on because of you guys. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, halftime, for the 2 months, my guy. God bless. Also, bro, I think Orange Cat is going to do a live stream probably later this week. So I'll definitely be there. Hernanov, thank you so much, Hernanov. So much, my guy, Hernanov. KZ. Thank you so much, KZ, my guy. Thank you so much, KZ. It actually means a lot. You guys, the lights are on because of you guys. I appreciate it, guys. It goes a long way. And I know sometimes with the members-only content, sometimes it could get a little stale, a little dry. But you guys know I try my best. I ask you guys trivia questions. I ask you guys polls, everything that you guys like. I followed you, buddy. I gotta go, guys. Let's go. Let's go, Ernie. Ernie, let's fucking go, Ernie. Let's go. Let's go, Ernie. Thank you so much, Ernie. Guys, you guys are the reason why the lights are on. I appreciate you guys a lot. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Does anybody watch Fight Fair? Great question. Great question, Pick Up MMA fan. Let me catch up with the chat. I do sponsor this channel, I think. Yeah, you do, halftime. Halftime, you want me to shout out anything? I'll shout it out, you know, if there's anything. Let's go, KZ. Thank you so much, KZ. Means a lot, my guy. Taurus Finney, so good fighter. KZ MMA, very good fighter, guys. Let's go, boys. She's the cutest woman in MMA game. Does anybody watch the Fight Fairy? Also, don't tell her I said that. Okay, guys? Your secret's safe with me, my guy. Your secret's safe with me. Let me check if Experts is going to go live. You guys know if AJ's going to go live before Moneyline? Probably not, right? Probably not. He's probably going to go live Moneyline. Moneyline is tonight. I will be here, guys. Yeah, Fight Fair is cute, but have you guys seen have you guys seen this girl? Look. Where's the volume? I don't have volume, but this is KO Pics. This is his girlfriend. I think she's up there. I think she's up there. I'll be falling asleep now? Yeah, he will. Yeah, I know, right? Because it's late, but I'll always be there. I'll always be supporting AJ. Shout out my products for sale, please. Verna flashlight. Now the cutest is Verna. Damn. Pick'em, I was talking about that the other day. Yeah, KZ was actually talking about that. I think it was 2 days ago. Makes sense if he goes live. Yeah, he should go live. I'll be falling asleep now. Starts too late for me. Send the link. Oh, you want me to send her link? Let me send it. Hernanos. Oh, now I have audio. She says she's gonna spin a wheel. So go to this channel. I'm literally shouting out this channel though. Fucking hell. I fuck it. Whose girl? This is his girlfriend. I don't want no beef. No beef. I don't want no problems. I'm giving you a shout out. Go to the shorts. She's pretty hot. I don't want no beef. Paralysis by analysis. I don't want no beef. I feel like she's too hot. I don't believe it. It's not her analysis and he gives it to her. Yeah, like she's a grifter, yeah. Yeah, she's a grifter. It's okay though. A lot of them are grifters. Especially in this game. But yeah, I think she's pretty cute. That's Taurus Finney girl. Whose girl? That's the guy's channel's girlfriend. So imagine if I had a girlfriend and I told her, hey, I told her my pics, and then, you know, she does it. I respect it. I respect it. It's a very good channel. I love the channel. And I love the personality that it brings. Got you, my guy. Maddie Betts. Bro, Maddie Betts has a girl, Corey with blonde hair that hops on for the long shot show. That's got to be AI. Nah, bro, she's actually for real, and she has like the things with your lips where they get more pucker. All right, so let me give you guys a quick recap before we head out. I mean, obviously we got time to kill. We got time, whatever you guys want to hit me with, we can hit it. Let me go here. Hernanov, that was actually funny, Hernanov. Let me go over here. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick recap. Fuck. Guys, my phone's on 10%. Fuck, let me charge my phone. Fine, yeah. But yeah, she's cool. What's another one that's cool? Oh, you know what's a good one? Let me show you guys. Matty Betts got banned on IG. Damn, if he did, he was probably violating some of the terms. Let me check. Did he really, bro? Damn, Poliana Viana. She's on Instagram right now. Let me check. Maddie. No, I see him. I see him right here. Still has 194,000. Maddie Betts, I still see him. I don't think he got deleted. I didn't know his last name was Tanner. Matthew Tanner. Matthew Tanner. That actually sounds weird. Uses, I'll leave you with this nugget of wisdom. Ride the painted pony and let the spinning wheel glide. Hey, I like that, Wolf Black Betty. Guys, this is somebody else that I think is very good at what she does. I'm gonna give her what does that mean though, Wolf Black Betty? That was like if like in an Adventure Time show where like we're in the jungle and Wool Black Betty comes and he's like, if I can give you a nugget of wisdom, and he gives us the best piece of knowledge, but like we're too like I can't understand it because it's so like advanced. Dynamic instability is up there, guys. I really love dynamic instability. TikTok maybe. I don't. Oh yeah, maybe he got banned on TikTok. Nakamura or Fletcher? I got Nakamura. Oh yeah, I'll give you guys a recap real quick. Tabitha Ricci's the prettiest girl I ever seen KO another girl. I'm glad you like that, Barry McCrockiner. But Amanda Ribas has pretty good legs. TikTok maybe. I think Sam Hughes is underrated. Yeah, she's really good though. Derrida versus DDP will be a dumbass fight, like our IQ fashion dropping watching that. Oh, like our Q for sure dropping watching that. Facts, halftime. Facts. Very pretty Sam Hughes. Facts. I saw something he posted. Damn. The most dangerous girl is Shi Ming. Oh yeah, she's dangerous. She's dangerous. So guys, let me give you a quick recap. Sam Hughes gets me going. W then. W. Alright, so look. Park versus Taira. I'm going to give you guys a quick recap. The people's pick is Taira. We're going Taira by decision. Submission on points. I just think Hung Sung Park is very good. He can hang in there. It's going to be his first 5-round fight. I would like Hung Sung Park to lose by decision. I'm going to go 48-47 Taira. But we like submission on points. This one's dicey. This one's a parlay buster. Chris Duncan could definitely bust your parlay. Somebody said Chris Duncan by submission or no action. We're going Mateus Rebecki, though, by Kieran points. Esteban Ribovic, Elvis Brenner. Brenner could get the takedown. He could mix this up. But I'm going to go Ribovic to be light on the toes, close the distance. He does have a 3-inch reach disadvantage. But I do think Ribovic should be able to show up. Carol Rosa, Nora Cornell. The people's pick, obviously we're all agreeing on the people's pick. Nora Cornell is the people's pick, I believe. But Carol Rosa is the favorite. Neil Magny, Elizio Zaleski. I'm going Zaleski by KO round 3. Excuse me, guys. Danny Silva, Kevin Vallejos. Bro, I thought there was something in my fucking lemonade. I was about to freak out. Danny Silva, Kevin Vallejos. I'm going Kevin Vallejos. Pepino is going Kevin Vallejos KO. I'm going to go Kevin Vallejos decision. I think Danny Silva's tough. He's going to work the body. 1-1 heading to the third. Kevin Vallejos by decision. Yeah, Bekov is fighting, but he's fighting on October. Sorry, guys, for clearing my throat. He's fighting on October. Pick on MMA fan. Look, Osman Bekov will fight Yusuri Bergoli at Vancouver in October. So he's going to have to wait 2 more months. So we're going Kevin Vallejos. Nick Klein, Andrea Pulaev. I'm going Pulaev, but we know Nick Klein can wrestle, get that going. Rinya Nakamura, Nathan Fletcher. I'm going Nakamura by decision. But I like him by KO on points. Maybe ground and pound. Rodolfo Vieira, Trayshawn Gore. Rodolfo Vieira, but Trayshawn Gore can definitely bring it. He went to war with Tulio. Boons, Rafael Estevan. Estevan, the people's pick, agreed. Rodriguez, Ketlin Souza. A lot of people like Ketlin Souza. They think she's a good dog. She can definitely win. I'm going to go Rodriguez. Austin Bashi, John Yanis. I'm going Austin Bashi for the dub. Let me check. 100% is picking Bashi. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, let's go. Let me try to see if there's some more news. I'm going to exit out here. Exit out here. Hernanov, let me check. Guys, drop a like if you guys haven't already, man. We've had a great stream. Yeah, Hernanov. Bro, this was actually crazy, bro. Bro. You guys know what happened with FaZe Banks? Yo, Eustace, have you ever gooned to a female UFC fighter before? Never, actually. Also, do you read books? I do, actually. I do read, but, like, most of the time it's online. But, I have some books right here. I'll show you one of my favorite books right now. Genuinely, how the hell are you gonna look at this guy and go, yep, he seems like a guy I should trust my money with? If you guys don't know, FaZe Banks did a rug pull with crypto coin, with a coin. I don't think it was crypto. I don't know what it was. But he did a rug pull, told a lot of people to buy the coin, and it was already sold before the people bought it, so they lost on their opportunity. I'm gonna let my dog in. But yeah, guys. Also, look, let me show you my favorite book. This is one of my favorite books. This one is good as well. Yeah, those are the books. This is where you buy the chair. Well, let me make a thing though. The thing that the AJ chair. Okay, I'll show you mine. But AJ's chair is, I think it's a little bit more comfortable. Mine is I'll tell you right now. I got it at the Microsoft store. I think it's I think I got it at the Microsoft store. Fluffy, I love Fluffy grappling, not as much as Tori's Finny grappling. Let's go. Fuck. Oh, wait, I forgot what this thing is called. I think it has it. Hang on. So I got it at the Microsoft store. It's this. Oh, it's this one. Look, somebody found it. It's this one. I don't want to. I hope I don't leak anything. It's this one. Let me. Hang on. So it's this one. I got it at the Microsoft store, I think. It's just called Main Gear. I'll type it in the chat. It's pretty cool. I love it. It's comfortable, but I think AJ, you know AJ's chair, Secret Labs or something? That chair is good. I love this chair though. It feels good. My back feels good. I feel comfortable. And then just put white. It can go down. It's a very good chair. I'd say that maybe, you know, maybe like the thing that goes up and down, maybe it could have a little bit more versatility, but it's pretty good. And you know the things right here where you put your arms, it goes up and down. And it comes with this little head thing, which is actually pretty good, but I don't use it because I don't know, because of the hat. But it's actually pretty good chair, But guys, I think it's done with me, guys. I want to show you a throwback. I got GTA on the PS4. I remember the first day I went to go get it. I was excited. I was like, bro, I'm going to play GTA. I cannot wait. And it's crazy how we're already about to get GTA 6. So, I'm going to head out. But I want to say, guys, this was an amazing stream. This was a banger stream. I'm going to be at MMA Experts Live. And if there's any questions you guys have, guys, let me know. I'll gladly hear it. But I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in AJ's chat later tonight. I love the live. I always love what he does. Moneyline's always lit. It does start a little late, but I'm going to be here later tonight. I want to say thank you. I'm going to give you guys all shout outs. Thank you guys for being here. And most importantly, thank you to the supporters as well. When I go to the fan funding, shout out to all you guys. This means a lot. Like I say, the lights go on because of you guys. You know, we're even on Prediction Tracker because of you guys. I didn't want to be on Prediction Tracker. We're on Prediction Tracker. Thank you guys so much, guys. We've had an amazing day. I'm going to give you guys all a shout out. I'm going to head out. And before you know it, guys, it's UFC Roman Dolidze Hernandez. Then before you know it, it's Hamza versus Dricus. Main event. 10 more seconds till the main event starts. Bruce Buffer announces it, and we're already enjoying a good main event. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. The best is blessed. I'm going to shout you guys all out. If I missed your name, I'm not doing it on purpose. Shout out KZ. Shout out Ernie. Shout out Pick'em. MMA fans. Shout out Hernanov. Shout out my guy Halftime. Shout out everybody. Shout out GOOOOO too. GOOOOO, he supported earlier. He paved the way. Him and AJ, the GOATs. Halftime. Barry McCrockner. Wool Black Betty. Hunter was in here earlier. Shout out to all you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope I'm not missing anybody. I know I'm missing somebody. I can't remember off the top of my head. Void Mate. The other one as well. I cannot remember. Barry McCrockner. I don't want to forget nobody, but I can't go all the way up. You guys have been typing a lot. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. GTA 6 is going to come out. GTA 6. Come on. GTA 6. Let's go. We need GTA 6 already. Let's go. And still, fuck the villain from Spy Kids, bitch. Let's go, Halftime. Night, broski. Good night, Barry McCrockner. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, guys. If my thing goes well tomorrow, my ear doctor, I'll be back tomorrow. And new Hamza Chimaev and new Let's Go. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Peace. Hey, peace. Have a great day. Hey, peace.